Well, a very good evening and welcome to Elland Road, Leeds, the home of the Hunslet Rugby League Club for this evening's Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture between Hunslet and Leigh. For this evening's match, Hunslet will line up as follows: 1. John Clifford, 2. Dave Newman, 3. Stan Warrener, 4. Paul White, 5. Paul Burrough, 6. Steve Langton, 7. Tim Lum, and the forwards are at 8. Mark Wood, 9. The skipper Roy Sampson, 10. Keith Mitchell, 11. Andy Petch, 12. Mick Jackson, and 13. James Lowes. And the substitutes are at 14. Chris Bowden, and 15. Andy Marson. For the visitors, Leigh, it's at 1. Paul Topping, 2. Barry Ledger, 3. Simon Booth, 4. Ian Jeffrey, 5. Wayne Standish, 6. David Ruane, 7. The skipper John Woods, 8. Brian Case, 9. Mick Dean, 10. Ian Potter, 11. Andy Collier, 12. Tony Iro, and 13. Peter Rapati. And the Leigh substitutes are at 14. David Hill, and 15. Tony Cottrell. Our referee this evening is Mr. Brian Galtress from Bradford, and his 2 touch judges are Messrs D. Booth and J. Gilmartin. So, Mr. Galtress gets the game underway. Hunslet first in possession, having won 4 of their 7 matches so far this season, but 3 of those 4 victories have been obtained here at Elland Road from their 3 home matches in the second division. So it's Sampson behind the play of the ball. Tries to catch Lee out, stopped just short of the home 25. Lum trying his luck. Sampson once more looking for the kick. Comes in from Australian fullback John Clifford. Taken by the Leigh fullback Paul Topping. Gets it away to his wingman Standish. No way past Newman and Warrener. And Leigh in possession for the first time in the game with Topping now. So McDean behind the play of the ball. Woods hands it on to Case. Good defence from Hunslet in these opening minutes. Rapati on to Iro. Iro looking to scatter the opposition. A good tackle coming in from Standoff Langton. A wild ball finds its way to Potter. Potter attempts to straighten the move up. It's the last tackle. And Leigh are still 15 yards short of halfway. Dean gets it away to Woods. Woods with the kick. Difficult bounce taken by Newman in the end inside his own 25. Dodges his way past, first of all, Standish, but he's tackled in the end by Woods. So what can Hunslet do? In possession, 5 yards outside their own 25, using the big number 8 Mark Wood. Sampson now behind the play of the ball. Short ball. Moves forward Lowes, stopped 10 yards short of halfway. Kick again from Clifford. Ledger takes it this time for Leigh, 15 yards from his own try line. No way through centre field. Hunslet starting as they mean to carry on. David Ruane looking for a way through. And now it's Mick Dean behind the play of the ball. John Woods trying his luck, but Hunslet not giving Leigh any room with which to play with at the moment. It certainly looks as though we could have a kicking game on our hands here this evening. That's the best kick to date. Comes from the Leigh fullback Paul Topping, and he finds touch midway between halfway and the Hunslet 25. So we've had 3 minutes of this second division fixture here at Elland Road. Still wait our first points of the game. Lum to feed. Possession goes the way of the home side. Warrener on the charge. Wrapped up though by Ruane. Hunslet with a good line out here. Great cover tackle though, coming in from Iro. Hunslet player remains motionless on the ground. Prizes luck, wrapped up by Simon Booth. Young Lee Centre having his second outing of the season. Tim Lum going from acting half back. Lee moving up very quickly. Sampson with the kick through, that's a good one. Drives Lee back into their own 25. We'll have our second scrum of the evening. It's time for John Woods to feed. Referee not happy with the first scrum. The fisticuffs between loose forward Lowe's and scrum half Woods. So Lee win the ball. Ruane gets away from the first tattle, but not the second. And they're looking to move it from deep in their own territory. Case now. Good defence again by the Hunslet forwards. Topping again with the kick. Sampson attempts the charge down but doesn't make it. Plenty of time for Clifford. Takes it 5 yards outside his own 25. Stopped by Standish. Hunslet's a little slow regrouping. Here comes Lum. Hands it on to his second row forward Jackson. Wood on the charge now. Throws the ball away in the tackle. Hunslet stood around looking. McDean quick on the ball for Lee. Brian Case now. Potter gets it away to Woods in the end. Woods trying to ghost his way through. Gets past one tattler. Tattle comes in from Lowe's. Rapati now. Onto Ruane. To Rapati. Good defence though by Petch on this occasion. Full-back Topping now. Ruane with the grubber kick. Well read though by Lum. Sweeping up behind his forwards. Sampson out to Petch, and Petch drops the ball. Hunslet looking just a little disorganised at the moment. We've had some 7 minutes of this first half. Neither side appear to be getting on top as yet. The referee not happy with the scrum once more. Woods feeds again. Lee come up with the ball. Ruane. Jeffrey dodges and weaves, gets it away to Ruane. Good defence from Clifford, but Lee almost up to the home 25. Woods now moves it to Iro. Iro gets through the gap, gets it away to Jeffrey. Jeffrey throws a wild ball out which Standish can't take. The chance is lost. We'll scrum it 20 yards from the Hunslet try line over on the far side of the field. So Lum with the feed, and possession again to Hunslet, makes the scrum count 2 each at the moment. We've yet to have a penalty in this match. Hunslet on the charge with Petch. Thrown back by Iro. Sampson now to Lum. Brings in Mick Jackson. A short ball. Almost put Petch through the gap. Kick comes in from Lum. Ledger picks it up for Lee, hands it on to Topping. Sampson with the tattle. And Lee back in possession just outside their own 25. Collier now. Solid defending again by the Hunslet second row. Rapati, no way through. Warriner this time making the tattle. Woods onto Potter. Potter just runs into the tattle from Wood and Sampson. Woods with the break, a fine break by Woods. He's got Ruane with him. Gets it on to Ruane. Ruane throws the ball out, sits up nicely for Standish. Standish cuts back inside 2 players, and Wayne Standish opens the scoring for Leigh with a try in the 10th minute to put Leigh ahead by 4 points to 0. So Wayne Standish's second try of the season puts Leigh ahead, and John Woods will now attempt the conversion. Try was scored some 15 yards to the left of the Hunslet post. Woods wide with that one. But Leigh in the lead for the first time in the game, and Leigh will be looking to for their 6th victory of the season in the second division. They've won 5 of their first 6 outings, and victory tonight would take them into the top 3 for the first time this season. So it's Lum with the restart. Topping makes that one his own under his own crossbar. Up to the 25 before he stops. So will Leigh be encouraged by that try? Case gets it inside to Jeffrey. Rapati now. Rapati gets past the first tackler, makes another good 10 yards before he's stopped. And then we get the first penalty of the game, which goes Leigh's way. And Topping will take the kick for touch over on the far side. Finds touch just short of halfway. Dean with the tap. First man in his case. Wood with the tattle. Case makes 10 yards. Potter makes another 5. Rapati now to Iro. Trying to put Collier through the gap. Well stopped though by Lowes and Lum. Woods now to Ruane. Inside to Iro. Iro tries to scatter them. Ruane takes the reverse pass, but Lowes gets the tattle in again for Hunslet. Woods dodges and weaves for a bad ball which Booth couldn't take. The ball is knocked on. A free Galtres calls them back for the scrum, and it'll be Tim Lum to feed for Hunslet. So Burrow comes in from the wing to take that ball from scrum half Lum after Hunslet have won the scrum, and it's Lum once more. Good charge this time by Jackson. So Langton dodging and weaving, gets it away to Lum. Case quick to close the gap. Now Sampson behind the play, the ball on to Lowes. Lowes dummies. Leigh don't take the dummy. Woods wraps him up man and ball. Sampson now on to Lum. Out to Langton. Onto the big number 11 Petch. Last tattle indicates the referee. Lum puts in a grubber kick. Drives Leigh back. Leigh allow it to run out. 10 yards from their own try line. Brings the home supporters to life. Just under 14 minutes of the first half gone here at Ellen Road, and the scoreline reads Hunslet 0, Leigh 4. So Woods comes up with possession. Makes the scrum count 3 each. But Leigh inside their own 25. Standish, the try scorer, trying to make a way down centre field. Hunslet just giving no room away at the moment. Iro on the charge now. Takes play up to the 25. Woods to Topping. Topping gets away from 2 tattlers, but Lowes is there. And good play by Hunslet. Stop Leigh getting the kick in, and on the last tattle. Ruane gets it away this time. It's a good kick. Newman had no problems with that one. Good defence though by David Ruane for Leigh. And Leigh caught offside. Brings ironical cheers from the home supporters as Hunslet get their first penalty of the game. And Tim Lum, 32 goals to his credit so far this season, electing to try and get points on the board for Hunslet. 15 minutes gone, Hunslet trail by 4 points to 0. So Tim Lum's first attempt of the evening, 40 yards out, right in front of the Leigh posts. Good attempt from Tim Lum. Brings Hunslet their first points of the game. Tim Lum's 33rd goal of the season puts Hunslet on the score sheet. And with 16 minutes gone, scoreline now reads Hunslet 2 points, Leigh 4. So John Woods back at the centre with the restart for the visitors. It's well taken by Jackson. Good run by Jackson, clearing his own 25 before he's stopped by Dean and Potter. Sampson moves it left to Wood. Sampson again brings in the other prop, Mitchell. Sampson onto loose forward Lowes. Back to Clifford for the kick, and he drops the ball. Good tackle from Case and Collier, and Leigh do a good job this time. It's the last tackle, and this time it's knocked on, and Leigh will get the advantage of a turnover on the 6th tackle, just 15 yards out. Dean now to Partey. Partey tries to scatter them, but a great tackle coming in from Lowes. Iro now. Iro gets it away to Woods, out to Ruane. Leigh forced backwards in possession. Good tackling by Mitchell. Potter on the charge. Takes play back into the home 25, but good defence by Hunslet. Booth now behind the play of the ball. To Ruane, on to Woods. To Collier. Good tackling again by Hunslet. Ruane now. Now Jeffrey. Dodges and waves, Jeffrey still going. It's it to Standish again. Standish is stopped 10 yards out. Last tackle indicates the referee. Iro now. On to Woods, Woods goes without it. It's a knock on the 6th tackle, and this time Hunslet will get the advantage of a turnover. So Leigh took those 6 tackles 15 yards out, but it was some good defending by the home side that kept them out. In fact, Leigh win the ball at the play of the ball. Ruane crashes into Collier. The ball falls nicely for wingman Burrow. And Hunslet are back in possession. Both teams warm into this game now. As in comes Jackson. Sampson now on to Lum. Good tackling by Potter for Leigh. Sampson's wild ball eventually goes to Petch. Sampson again. Clifford takes this one, kicks left-footed this time. Ledger takes it on his own 25. So Ledger looking for a bit of room outside over on the far side, but centre stand Warrener won't give it him. Topping going from acting half-back, stopped just short of halfway. Woods now to Case. Case gets it to Dean, who knocks on. Lee not ready for the move. Hunslet coming back at Lee at the moment, coming more into the game than they were in the opening quarter of an hour. We've had 20 minutes of the first half and Lee ahead by 4 points to 2. So possession once more to Hunslet from the scrum. Good defence by Topping and Booth. Burrow attacked in half-back. Wingman trying his luck. Rapati and Topping get the tackle in this time for Lee. Lum from acting half-back. And Rapati with the stop again. Lowes hangs it on to Langton. Good ball to Mitchell. Certainly Hunslet seem to be getting their game better at the moment. Loose forward Lowes having an attempt now. Takes play up to the Lee 25. Last tackle. Long ball finds Langton. He puts in the high, up and under. Ruane allows it to bounce, and Topping picks up the pieces for Lee. But Lee just 5 yards from their own post. Ruane makes 3 or 4 yards. As Hunslet apply the pressure to the visitors and get the ball from the play the ball. And the ball is lost again and kicked dead by Ledger for safety, and Lee will be forced to drop out from under their own post. And Lee looking a little ragged at the moment. As Hunslet look to retain their unbeaten home record this season. So Clifford now for Hunslet. Australian stopped short of the Lee 25. Lum now gets it on to Lowndes. Sampson now with Langton. The short ball to Wood. Wood gets it away to Sampson. Onto his prop Mitchell. Hunslet just wanting a little more time than Lee will allow them. Lowes once more, gets the reverse pass, attempts the kick but makes a great break. An inside ball, good defence from Lee, last ditch tackle by Topping, right under the Lee post. Ball is dropped. Lee knock on as they attempt the interception, says referee Galtres, and will scrum it 10 yards from those Lee posts, and Hunslet can keep the pressure on. Head and ball at the scrum. Lum with the feed. And Lee win one against the head. What a great strike by Hooker McDean. So relief for Lee. So what can Iro do now? Gets it away to the supporting Rapati. Rapati stopped by Warriner. And Lee still trapped in their own 25. Standish looking for a way past Newman. No way through. And Lee get the penalty. Overzealousness in the tackle there by Dave Newman. Lee at last allowed to clear their own 25. Topping takes play up to midway between halfway and the Lee 25. So what can Lee do from this position? Potter on the charge. Dean behind the play the ball, on to Woods. Collier trying his luck this time. Woods to Case. Case gets it away to Dean. That's a good move by Dean. On to Booth. Lee must score here. They've got men both ways. Booth sidesteps inside the fullback. And Simon Booth gets his first try for the Lee club. It comes after 25 minutes play, and it increases the Lee lead to 6 points. They now lead by 8 points to 2. Simon Booth, the try scorer, was a little fortunate there. A bad attempt at goal from John Woods. Simon Booth had Barry Ledger outside him and David Ruane inside him, elected to go alone. Managed to escape the clutches of fullback John Clifford. And Lee now lead by 8 points to 2. So Topping takes that from the kick-off. Up to the 25. Lowes with the tattle. Reparty now. Sit out to Case. Case shrugs off the first would-be tattler. Numbers force him down in the end. Collier runs into a tattle from Petch. And Lee just a little disorganised at that play of the ball. So what can Woods do now? On to Iro. Good tattle on Iro by Lowes. Last one indicates the referee. Well, touched a on-slip player, it would have been all on, but Standish couldn't take the pass. In fact, the referee has given a turnover. Definitely a Hunslet hand touched that ball. Hunslet with Warriner now, back in possession, 6 points behind. So Hunslet with Langton. Good pass on to Jackson. He gets the ball away in the tattle to Langton. A terrible ball. Warriner drops on it in the end. Hunslet a little fortunate to retain possession. Mitchell attacked in half back. Brings in Petch. Lum going from action half back. Kicks ahead. Regathers, last tattle indicates the referee. Hunslet with a good line out here with Langton. Kicks through. And Topping does well to retain the ball and stay in play there. So Ledger now. Ledger just goes back inside, gives Lee a little more space with which to work. Hunslet determined to keep Lee in their own 25 if at all possible. Dean now to Potter. Good charge from Potter. Dean now moves it to Woods. Woods dummies. Last tattle indicates the referee. Lee just outside their own 25. Topping with the kick. Should be taken by Clifford. No trouble for the Aussie fullback on that occasion. Party makes the stop just inside lead territory. So here comes Centre White, the other Australian in this Hunslet lineup tonight. Skipper Sampson now, on to Lowes, to Lum. Lum juddles with it. Crashes into a tattle. Hunslet retain possession. A fine break by Langton. Great stop by Iro. Hunslet in possession inside the lead 25. Great goalkeeping there from the Lee fullback Paul Topping, getting down low to stop Tim Lum's grubber kick. Saved the Lee line on that occasion. The party now almost in the clear. Well, Lee get a penalty for 2 men marking the play of the ball. Hunslet conceding another silly penalty when they had Lee under pressure. Topping puts the kick out on his own 25 and Dean will take the tap. First one in his case. Mitchell in on that tattle for Hunslet. Potter goes without it. Mitchell picks it up for Hunslet. So Hunslet using the short side with Wood. The party goes down low for the tattle. Burrow now. On to Lowes. Bring in Lum. Iro tries to steal the ball but doesn't succeed. Lowes now. onto Jackson. Good tackling by Case for Lee. Sampson now onto Lowes once more to Petch. This time Iro gets the vital tackle him. Last one again indicates our referee. Kick comes in from Langton. Standish forced to kick dead in the end as the ball would not go over the dead ball line for him. Newman was hounding Standish on that occasion. And Lee will be forced to drop out from under their own posts. Certainly Hunslet have had the better territorial advantage in this first half hour. And it's Lee that have got the 2 tries that are on the board. Burrow takes the drop out. Booth and Ledger stop him just short of the Lee 25. White now. He wants to get in on the action. Case and Ledger this time with the stop. Lowes onto Langton. Keep it moving. Great tackle by Jeffrey though on Langton. So Hunslet still on the Lee 25, looking to unlock this visitors' defence. Warriner appearing in centre field. Lee defence is holding so far. Sampson now onto Lowes. Ball is loose. Topping comes up with it for Lee. Topping almost in the clear. Potter driving in. Lee once more inside their own 25. The pass wasn't good enough to Case. Hunslet were up very quickly. Iro now. No way down centre field. Tackler this time was Petch. So Lee forced to kick with Topping. Charge down, but all on, and Ruane picks up the pieces well for Lee. Makes a good 15 yards, almost caught Hunslet napping them. Wood, not a good pass, but Collier gets it away. Snow though with Topping. Topping tries to burrow his way through. Petch makes the stop for Hunslet. Dean out to Rapati. Good defence again by Hunslet. Lee almost up to halfway now. Iro to Woods. Well, it's the last tackle once more as Ruane stops in centre field. And Woods now looking for the break. Gets it away well to Ruane. It's the 6th tackle. Hunslet will get the 3rd turnover of this first half, but at last Lee get into the Hunslet half of the field. But Lum almost takes them straight back. A terrible ball, picked up in the end by Jackson. Punch thrown there by Ruane. It's none of the officials saw. Sampson now on to Burrow. Potter with the tackle for Lee. Sampson on to Lowes. Ball finds its way to full-back Clifford. Sampson now. Lum with the kick. Ledger picks it up behind his own try line. Looking to accelerate away from tacklers, but only makes 10 yards. Lee trap once more in their own 25. Standish now. No way through for the wingman. Dean forced to go from acting half-back. Lee still on their own 25. Topping running it in the end, gets away to Standish. The ploy didn't work. Hunslet read it well. Ruane now. looking for a way down centre field. Lee get to the last tattle again, and they're still round about their own 25. Woods launches the up and under this time. Taken by wingman Newman. Woods makes the tattle for Lee. Hunslet back in possession. Dean with the tattle this time. Lum plays it to himself, and Hunslet almost up to halfway again. Sampson now. Short ball to Petch. We've been forced to do a lot of defending in this first half. Sampson this time stopped by the second row pair of Collier and Iro. It's on the last tattle. Jackson behind the play of the ball. Puts in the kick, finds a good touch. And we'll scrum it midway between halfway and the Lee 25. So just over 4 minutes of this first half remaining. Despite all the pressure that Hunslet have applied, they've still to crack this Lee defence. On the other hand, Lee have twice crossed the Hunslet try line, and Lee get possession. Booth now stopped in centre field. Rapati. It's away from the first athlete. Stopped by White. And the wild ball goes nowhere. Picked up by Collier. Loose ball, but good work for Lee as Booth steps back inside. Tattle comes in from Burrow. Woods now. Woods dodges and weaves. Gets a good ball out to Booth. Booth ducks under the tattle, loses the ball. Picked up by Hunslet. Dean makes the tattle. And Hunslet really need a try before the interval. Wood on the charge now. Gets a good ball out. It's now with Lowes. Good tackling by Rapati. Hunslet with a big overlap here. Lum takes it into the 25. He steps away from the fullback topping. And Tim Lum gets Hunslet's well-deserved first try of the evening to reduce the arrears to just 2 points. It's now Hunslet 6 points, Lee 8. That try was nothing more than Hunslet have deserved for their efforts in this first period. Comes just 2 minutes before the interval, and Tim Lum now has the opportunity to wrap things up at 8 points each. The kick is 10 yards in from that far touchline, but Lum has got one from one attempt so far this evening. Scoreline at the moment, Hunslet 6 points, Lee 8. So Tim Lum's second attempt of the evening. He's wide with that one. So as we move into the last minute of normal time here at Elland Road in this Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture, it's now a scoreline of Hunslet 6 points, Lee 8. So Woods with the restart. Jackson plays it with his feet, takes it in front of his own post. Collier and Rapati make the stop for Lee. And Sampson behind the play of the ball brings in Wood. Wood clears the 25 before he's stopped. Sampson now on to Mitchell. Collier with the tattle for Lee. Sampson now on to Lowes. Lum once more with the kick. Well taken by Toppin, just inside his own 25. Stopped 10 yards short of halfway. Standish now to Case. Lee still short of the halfway line. With Rapati. Collier with no room to work. White and Langton make the stop. Potter goes without it, comes off a Hunslet player. No advantage gained. The half-time out of goals. And here at Elland Road, the half-time scoreline in this evening's second division fixture is Hunslet 6 points, Lee 8. Welcome back to Elland Road, Leeds, for this evening's Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture. A reminder of the half-time scoreline: it's Hunslet 6 points, Lee 8. And during the half-time interval, Hunslet have brought a substitute on. Number 15 Andy Marson has come on to replace number 10 Keith Mitchell. So our referee Brian Galtras from Bradford gets the second half underway. Standish juddles with that before taking it. Comes into a tattle from Warriner, and Lee are back in possession inside their own 25. Collier now, but great tattling again by Warriner. Dean out to Rapati. Rapati looking for the break. A fine break by Rapati. He's got Jeffrey inside him. Gets it to Jeffrey. A great covering back by wingman Newman. 6 more tattles indicates the referee. Lee in possession on their opponent's 25-yard line. Woods to Iro. Iro tries to scatter them. A great inside ball to Ruane. The Hunslet defence holds once more. Lee looking for a quick score to open up the points difference. Potter tries to step inside, but there's no way through there. Rapati now. Collier goes without it. The gap had appeared, but Collier couldn't hold on to the pass. And Sampson now sit on to Warriner. Sampson once more. On to Lum. Lum moves it to Langton. Lum once more. Ball's inside to Jackson. Not a good ball, but a great kick in the end. Kick ahead as well. Hunslet dribbling quite well here. And Standish in the end, forced to kick dead for Lee. Great play by loose forward James Lowes and standoff Steve Langton. And Hunslet take the ball the length of the field and force Lee to drop out from under their own posts. Well, 2 seasons ago when these two sides last met in the second division, Lee won by 40 points to 16 here at Elland Road. There doesn't look any way of a repeat performance this evening the way this Hunslet outfit is playing. So Jackson takes that on halfway. Lee stop him just short of the 25. Sampson moves it on to Lowes. The ball is lost. No advantage gained by Lee, and the referee will call them back for the scrum. First half scrums were 5-4 in Lee's favour, and penalties just 3-1 in Lee's favour. So a good disciplined performance by Lee in the first 40 minutes. Lee win that first scrum of the second half. No way through though for David Ruane. So Rapati going from acting half-back, stopped by Lowes. And Lee in possession on their own 25. What can they do from here? Dean gets it away to Case. A terrible pass, which Booth forced to hack on. The pass was forward anyway. So Lee failed to use the 6 tackles. And we'll scrum it just outside the Lee 25 over on the far side of the field. Tim Lum to feed for Hunslet. The penalty against the Hunslet front row. The penalty goes Lee's way. And Topping will kick for touch. So Topping finds touch midway between his own 25 and halfway. It'll be Dean with the tap for Lee. This one in is Potter. He runs into the substitute Marston. Dean going from acting half-back. Takes play into the Hunslet half. Almost caught the home side out on that occasion. Woods now to Rapati. To Woods. Woods gets away from Lowes' attempted tackle, but not Woods. Collier now forced back inside. Lowes with the tackle again for Hunslet. Ruane now on to Iro. Fine kick by Iro. Tries to dribble it round the fullback. I almost said the goalkeeper on that occasion, but wingman Newman is caught offside. Coming back after the ball had ricocheted off fullback Clifford. Lee looking to tap it quickly. Now with Woods. Woods accelerates through the gap. Stopped 10 yards from those Hunslet posts. Good attacking position for Lee. They could do with a try from this position. Okay, stopped 5 yards out. Ball's now with Potter. Potter tries to go back inside. No way through. Jeffrey tries to dodge underneath. Potter out to Iro. Iro tries to use his strength, but 4 men force him back. Hunslet's defence is held to the last tackle. Dean to Woods. It's juggled with, and then it's knocked on by Burrow. The referee allows him to get away with it, and now Hunslet get possession back on their own 25. And catch Lee napping a little down the blind side. So Hunslet bringing it clear now. Sampson hands on to Marson. What can Hunslet do in reply? Lowes gets it out to Langton. The inside ball to Jackson. Lum goes again, this time from acting half-back. Antle tap by Dean. Hunslet looking good with the ball in their hands. The kick ahead. Picked up by Collier for Lee. A collision between Langton and Iro. Accidental, says the referee. The party trying to crash through. Stopped by Marson. And now it's Topping on the charge. Still going. Tackled in the end by Burrow. Well, Booth kicks ahead and regains it. All on, says the referee. Lee still in possession. The party to Woods. Woods goes back the other way. Last tackle indicates the referee. Lee still short of the home 25. Topping kicks ahead. Ball finds its way to fullback Clifford, who tries to run round the Lee defence. Good tackle though by Ruane. And certainly both sides found an extra gear in these opening minutes of the second half. I think David Ruane is going to be penalised for an attempted eye tackle there. Touch judge on the near side. Ruane pleads his innocence. Penalty goal Hunslet's way. So Tim Lum with the kick for touch. And Sampson will tap 10 yards short of halfway. Short ball onto Marson. And he takes play up to halfway. Wood now on the charge. Great tackle by Collier though. Sampson moves it left. Laws hands it on. Jackson almost through the gap. So Hunslet now. Langton gets it away. It's a Laws onto Marson. They're moving the ball well. Finds its way to wingman Burrow. Antle tapped on the Lee 25, but Hunslet threatening the Lee line now. Here comes Warrener. Last tackle, Hunslet 15 yards out. Laws at the kick ahead. Brilliantly taken though by Topping. Gets away from two tacklers, only makes 10 yards, but once again the fullback saves his side. Iro hands it on to Case. Petch with the tackle for Hunslet. Dean now forced to go it alone, and a great break by Mick Dean. Great tackle though by Tim Lum. Woods now to Ruane. On to Collier. Collier stopped 10 yards short of halfway. Ruane now for Lee. On to Iro. Back to Ruane. Bit intricate for Lee. Ball's thrown away in the end. Possession to Jackson for Hunslet. Hunslet harassing Lee into making mistakes. Tony Cottrell loosening up down in front of us. Lee about to make a substitution. Sampson now. On to Laws. Langton gets it away to Petch. Hunslet still short of the Lee 25. Lum again. Stop 15 yards out. Sampson behind the play the ball. Moves it left. Laws with the dummy. Lee stop him 10 yards short. Last tackle indicates the referee. Langton throws it away. Picked up for Lee by Collier. Rapati going from acting half back. Rapati looking for his speed mem. Still going. No one could get to him quickly enough. But Lee back in their opponent's half in possession. Topping now. Trying to take it on. Ledger trying to use that pace that he has. Stop 15 yards short. Lee move it left now with Dean. On to Iro. Iro gets it away to Dean. Dean can't find Standish. Last tackle indicates the referee. Potter now to Topping. Topping kicks ahead. But Hunslet come up with possession, I think. So the line holds once more, and there's not going to be much to choose between these two sides at the end of this game. Wood now. 12 minutes of the second half gone. Lee still ahead by 8 points to 6. Hunslet in possession. Drop ball. It's relief for the visitors. Collier picks up the pieces. Potter now. Drives in. Good run by Potter. Takes him to within 15 yards of that Hunslet try line. Dean now for Lee. Sit away to Jeffrey. Jeffrey steps inside one. Still going. Good tackle in the end though by White. Dean tries from acting half-back. Can Lee capitalise on this good attacking position? Woods now to Topping. Iro looking to go through the gap. Lee keep the pressure on. Topping with the drop goal is wide. I think Lee will now want to make a substitution, and the man to come off will be Tony Iro. Nairo, of course, missed the last match through injury and limps off injured in this game to be replaced by Tony Cottrell. So Iro off, Cottrell on. Marson with the charge now for Hunslet from his own 25. Sampson behind the play of the ball. Brings in Wood. Wood tackling by the lead props, Potter and Case. Sampson moves it left to Lum. Short ball to Jackson. Lum again, he's at the centre of everything for the home side. Sampson puts in the kick this time. Well taken though by wingman Standish. Jeffrey from acting half-back now. Stopped on halfway by Lowles. No way through for Standish either. Topping now to Woods. On to Rapati. Rapati gets it away well to Ruane. Gets it away to Booth. Booth forced back inside. But the referee has given head and ball at the scrum to Hunslet. Booth tattled in possession, but Hunslet came up with the ball. So, 15 minutes of this second half gone. Lum feeds, possession to Hunslet. And Lum again, almost catching Lee out. Woods makes the tattle in the end. Langton now on to Petch. Great tackling though. Touch judge on the far side is on. An Hunslet player lying prostrate on the ground inside his own half. Referee, I think, maybe going for the yellow card. Not sure who the lead player involved was. It's Tony Cottrell. Gets 10 minutes in the sin bin. It's not been on 2 minutes, and he's off again for 10 more. So the penalty goes Hunslet's way, back in their own half. And Lee are down for 12 men. The next 10 minutes. So Hunslet will be looking to capitalise on this one-man advantage. Well, the Hunslet player is still down injured. Not sure who it is. I think it's standoff Steve Langton. So scrum half Tim Lum will take the kick for touch. And Hunslet will tap 10 yards inside Lee territory. Sampson now on to Lowles, the short ball to Wood. Brilliant job by Mick Dean again at the play of the ball. Gets the ball back for his side, and Lee have got to keep the ball for as long as possible in the next 10 minutes. Whilst they're a man short. Dean moves it on to Case. Case has the ball stolen from him. And then makes the tackle on the Hunslet player in possession. So Hunslet once more from halfway. Good ball out to that man Lum again. He gets past Topping. Woods makes the stop for Lee. It's all Hunslet at the moment. Sampson now on to Lowles, to Langton. Hunslet with a great line out here. Great try coming in from Sampson. And Hunslet go ahead for the first time in the game. It comes in the 58th minute. And the try scorer is the skipper and hooker, Roy Sampson. Hunslet quickly make the one-man advantage tell. Roy Sampson's 5th try of the season puts them ahead for the first time in this second division fixture here this evening. They lead Lee by 10 points to 8, with Tim Lum what should be an easy conversion attempt to follow. Lum won from 2 attempts in the first half. This is by far the easiest kick he's had of the evening. Tim Lum's second goal of the evening makes it Hunslet 12 points, Lee 8, and there's 21 minutes remaining here at Elland Road. So John Woods with the restart for Lee. Taken well by Warrener. And Hunslet beginning to dominate at the moment. Wood on the charge now. Case with the tackle for Lee. Sampson. Blows. Onto Petch. And Hunslet running with far more determination than their visitors at the moment. Langton back inside to Sampson. Certainly Hunslet running Lee around a little at the moment. Lum with the kick. It's going to find touching. Inside the Lee 25. The scrum it 10 yards from the Lee try line. And all the pressure on Lee at the moment. 5 wins from 6 second division matches so far this season, counting for nothing, but Lee come up with that one. Ruane comes up with possession, gets it away to Jeffrey. So Lee in possession, just 15 yards from their own try line. Great tackle on Rapati though, by Jackson. Good charge from Potter this time, almost up to the 25. He's looking for inspiration from somewhere. Nobody went with Dean on the far side. Booth behind the play of the ball, out to Woods. Woods with the kick. An easy one for Clifford to take, but it bounces unkindly for him. He's forced to turn and pick it up. And a good tackle by Standish. So Hunslet back in possession. Here comes Warrener. Good tackle from Collier. Lee loosening David Hill up now as Marson comes into the action. Lee stop him on halfway. Sampson moves it left. Lowes gets it out to Langton. Almost a break. It is a break in the end. Hunslet have got men both sides. It's all on. Lum goes without it though, the chance is lost, but certainly Hunslet looking the far better side at the moment, really beginning to unlock this Lee defence. Really giving the ball some air with this extra man, trying to capitalise on it. Woods comes up with possession for Lee once more. No way through for Ledger. Potter again, taking it up, making 5-6 yards, clearing the 25. Case to Woods. Woods takes them on this time. That's better from John Woods. Looking for a speed merchant. Inside to Ruane. Ruane still going. Still going, Ruane. And he's still going. Is he going to get there? What a tremendous try by David Ruane. Well, a break initially by John Woods, but carried on by David Ruane. A 50-yard weaving run which took him out of 6 would-be tackles, and he gets Lee's 3rd try of the evening to tie the scoreline up. It's now Hunslet 12 points, Lee 12. David Ruane's third try of the season, Lee's third try of the evening. And Alex Murphy reading the riot act to his side now. Lee not allowed to have a team meeting apparently. Referee Brian Galtres from Bradford moving the Lee coaching staff away. Paul Topping takes over the goal kicking role. 9 yards in from this near touchline. His first attempt of the evening. Woods was the goal kicker in the first period. So Topping's first attempt is a good one. And Paul Topping puts Lee back in front. They now lead Hunslet by 14 points to 12, and there's just 15.5 minutes remaining here at Ellen Road. So Ian Jeffrey comes off to be replaced by David Hill, and Tony Cottrell looking to come back on, but his 10 minutes are not up yet, indicates the touch judge. And David Hill knocks on from the kick-off, and will scrum it just 10 yards from the Lee try line, and Hunslet with the opportunity to get back at Lee as quickly as possible. We've still got the one-man advantage. Lum to feed the scrum. Referee not happy with the first feed. Well, that's a shambles of a scrum. What's the referee going to do? Well, that's the scrum reformed again. Possession to Hunslet. Warrener in on the move. Run around with Langton. The ball is loose. And Lee drop on the loose ball. So all pressure off for the moment. Potter takes it up again. Making some good yardage this evening, Ian Potter, in the prop forward position. Case going from acting half back. Lee still short of their own 25. Marson and Petch make the stop. David Ruane gets away from that tackle. Ball is thrown away. Finishes up in the arms of Topping in the end, who puts in a towering kick which drives Clifford back. In fact, the ball's going to go dead, I think, at the other end. So Hunslet will tap from their own 25 as Cottrell comes back on. Both sides back to 13 men. And 13 minutes remaining, and Lee ahead by 14 points to 12. So Hunslet from their own 25 with Wood. Good tattle by Potter. Using Marson down the short side. Cottrell with the stop for Lee. Sampson moves it left. Lawes out to Langton. Tattle from Case. Lum out to Petch. Last one indicates the referee. Short ball down the centre. Well taken though by Ruane, but Lum quickly up to stop him. But Lee have the valuable asset of possession at the moment. Cottrell quickly in the action. Woods now to Ruane. On to Rapati. Oh, a terribly high tackle on Rapati by Jackson. Chest high, says the referee. Well, he's penalised Jackson, but he stays on the field. Peter Rapati lays prostrate on the ground. Ray Taburn from the league coaching staff goes on to remonstrate. Rapati gets up, fit to continue, looking a bit angry. And Topping will kick for touch. Fine kick indeed by Topping. Drives Hunslet back to their own 25. They will be looking for 6 points from this position to give themselves a cushion. Case charges him, stopped by Marson. So what can Lee do from inside the Hunslet 25? On to Potter. Marston's in on the stop once more. Cottrell on the charge. Great run by Cottrell. On to Topping. And Paul Topping gets a valuable score for Lee right under the Hunslet post. A well-worked move by Lee. Tony Cottrell creating the opening. Paul Topping the try scorer, and Lee ahead by 18 points to 12. The jeers you can hear are for Alec Murphy every time he gets off the bench. Paul Topping now, just 10 minutes of this match remaining, with the opportunity to give Lee an 8-point cushion. Topping from in front of the Hunslet post. Topping makes it 2 from 2 attempts. And just 9.5 minutes remain here at Ellen Road in this Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture. And what a transformation in this second half, from being 12 points to 8 down. Lee now lead by 20 points to 12. As Hunslet make their second substitution, Mark Wood has come off to be replaced by Chris Bowden. So Tim Lum with the restart. If one man doesn't deserve to be on the losing side tonight, it's got to be Lum. Standish takes that one from the kick-off. Stopped just short of the 25, but Lee back in possession. Here comes Case now. Good tackle by Marson. Lee have got to keep the ball, control it as long as possible. Cottrell again. Puts Booth almost through the gap. Rapati now to Woods. Woods looking for the move. Can't find a space. Lee looking for the kick this time from Topping. The bounce beats Clifford. Drives him back to his own 25. It's wrapped up though by Hill and Standish. Hunslet a little slow getting back on this occasion as Warrener tries to break clear. Gets it away, but the ball is dropped by fullback Clifford. Woods picks up the pieces for Lee. Lee back in possession. Topping going from acting half-back. Tackled by Newman. Lee looking to score more points in these remaining minutes. Woods puts it onto Ruane. The gap was closed quickly by Bowden. Case now to Rapati. Lee got good men over here. Dean couldn't find a man outside him. Rapati now. On to Case, back to Rapati. On to Potter. Potter forced back inside. Still going, a fine run by Potter. Great tackling, knocks the ball out of Potter's hands. Lum picks up the pieces for Hunslet. So here come Hunslet from their own 25. Great tackle by Cottrell on Lowe's. A short ball, good tackling by Booth this time. Ian Potter still down injured for Lee on the Hunslet 25. Inside ball to Marson. Thrown away, picked up for Lee by Booth. Youngster takes it up on his own. Almost to the Hunslet 25. Woods now. On to Rapati, to Topping. No way through this time for Topping. Rapati going from acting half-back. Into the home 25 once more. Ruane now to Woods. On to Cotterill. Cotterill gets it inside. It's now with Ruane. Ruane can't get away from the fullback. Can't find anyone with the pass. Lee 10 yards short. Woods with the kick ahead. And the try is given to Barry Ledger. Good thinking by Lee, varying the play very well. And Lee really coming good in these closing 10 minutes. Barry Ledger gets their 5th try of the evening. And really, the scoreline of 24 points to 12. Hardly what Lee deserve. But it's points that win matches, and it's Lee that's scoring them at the moment. 6 minutes remaining, Lee 12 points ahead. So Paul Topping, the conversion attempt from the far touchline. Hunslet got to score 3 times to win this match now. So Lee looking to find themselves in the 3rd position in the 2nd division as a result of this victory this evening at Ellen Road. And it's 6 wins from 7 league matches for them this season. So Topping. 2 goals from 2 attempts so far in this second half. It's just a couple of yards in from that far touchline. But he's wide with that one. Lee hold a 12-point advantage with just over 4 minutes remaining. It's Hunslet 12 points, Lee 24. So Lum with the restart once more. Hill takes it safely this time on his own try line. Bowden with the stop. So can Lee finish with a flourish? Dean takes it up from active half-back. Topping with the kick to drive Hunslet back into their own 25. Fullback Clifford takes it and immediately kicks it back. Topping takes it. And we have one of the old-fashioned kicking matches. And looks as though Topping is getting the greater distance. Newman this time takes that 10 yards from his own try line, but Lee have got good chasers on. They give him the requisite 10 yards and make the stop. Clifford now. Hill with the stop for Lee. Bring Warriner in on it. Collier and Potter this time the tattlers. Lowes. Hunslet with a good line out here, but someone's got to make the half break. Ball's lost. Lee have got possession once more. Woods now. Sit away to Ruane. On to Collier. Collier forced back inside by Warriner. Ruane on to Rapati. Party tries to scatter them. There's no way past Jackson. Dean. Long ball to Woods. Woods well stopped by Sampson. Ruane now behind the play of the ball. Gets it out to Case. Lee still short of the home 25. Last tattle indicates referee. Now out with Potter. On to Cotterill. Topping in the line, gets it out well to Booth. Booth gets it inside. Woods couldn't take, in fact it's not Woods. Lee couldn't take the inside ball. Well, Steve Langton has been named the Hunslet man of the match. I personally would have thought Tim Lum was the man that had kept them in the game. Hunslet spilled the ball again, but then get it back at the play the ball. So Hunslet with Petch on their own 25. Here comes Lowes now. Lee stopped them once more as we move into the last 60 seconds of normal time here at Elland Road. Victory for the visitors from Lancashire. 12 points clear at the moment. Long goes from acting half-back, gets a good ball out, on to Sampson. Hunslet with men either side. This time it finds Newman, who drops the ball. And we'll scrum it just outside the Lee 25. Well, full credit to Hunslet, they've kept going to the end. They've tried to play their rugby. And on that occasion, it was just the final pass going to ground that robbed them of their third try of the evening. Well, the scrum collapses and Lee will get head and ball once more. Well, referee makes Roy Sampson go for the ball, having thrown it away from the scrum. The ball comes out for Hunslet. Petch gets it away to Lund, throws it inside, and it's going to be a try for loose forward James Lowes. Scuffle develops between Lowes and Standish. No need for anyone else to get involved. Game's been played in a good spirit, apart from the odd incident. Lowes gets Hunslet's third try of the evening. It's come too late for them. It's come into added time at the end of this match at Elland Road. But it makes the scoreline Hunslet 16, Lee 24. Tim Lumb with the opportunity to get 2 more points, just a couple of yards in from this near touchline. Tim Lumb, 2 goals and a try. His side encouraged him to get on with it quickly. We've had 90 seconds of added time at the end of this second 40 minutes. So Tim Lumb just 3 yards in from this near touchline. A very good afternoon and welcome to Hilton Park, Lee, for this afternoon's Stones Bitter Championship second division fixture between Lee and Carlisle.